I'm not live. I'm live. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll be there.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hello. Happy Thursday. Yes. If you are here, please type in the chat box. We had to make a new link because YouTube would not let me use the other link. So just give it a moment for anyone else to sign on. And per usual, this is all you will need. A mat. Yay, I see a couple people in here. A mat and a few blocks if you need it. And as always, you can play music on your end if you want to accompany this practice. We're looking at a 45-minute practice. And I'm going to go ahead and get started just to honor our time. Okay, so we're going to start today. I'm Lauren, by the way, if I don't know you. We are going to start in a hero pose. So, hero looks just like this. If this doesn't feel good for you, you can place a block or a blanket underneath you. But yeah, let's go ahead and start here. You can bring your eyes to a close if you feel comfortable to do so. Set your space. This is your time. And allow the hands to just rest or fall into the thighs. Bringing the ears back a few inches. Aligning head over heart, heart over hips. And if this does not feel good at all, feel free to take a different seat, perhaps the regular seated position. And we're just going to settle here, arriving in this present moment, letting go of what you were doing before this, what you have after this. Really savor these 45 minutes together. Starting to slow down your breath. Bringing your attention inward. And just setting your intention for the rest of your practice and beyond today. And if your mind is wandering off, that's okay. Just come back. Anytime you notice that you've wandered off, just come back to the present moment. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Slowly draw the shoulders up towards the ear. back and down. This is so good if we've been sitting all day, all week. And again, inhale, back and down, lifting up and reverse. Take it back, up towards the ears, forward and down. 2 more times. Good. Slowly draw one ear to one shoulder, getting a nice stretch in the side of the neck. And lift up and go the other side. Or maybe crack the neck if you need. Oops. And up, look towards your right and the left. And again to the right. And again to the left. Looking back towards your screen. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, press away. 2 more. Inhale, reach, taking up space, carving out your space. Exhale, finding joy and curiosity and movement that you know so well. This time, exhale, take your right hand to your left knee and take a nice twist. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, twist the other way. And back through center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, palms together. And then press the palms away from you. Inhale. Exhale, draw the elbows in. Connecting breath and movement. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale. 1 more. Nothing is wasted. Exhale. Nice. Go ahead and rock forward. We will take our first child's pose of today's practice, taking your knees as wide as the mat. Bring the toes to touch. Push the hips back. And meet me in child's pose. Creating space in the body. Allowing the hips to sink into the heels. I like to do this sometimes randomly throughout the day if my lower back starts to hurt. It's a great way to reset, find a moment of calm. Inhale, lift the forehead up. And this time, exhale, lift yourself up all the way. Bring those hands back underneath the shoulders. We're going to keep the legs how they are. So knees still wide, toes are touching. And we're going to thread the needle. So I'm going to press into one palm. Doesn't matter. This is my left arm. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Opening up in the side body. Exhale, thread the left arm down. Take the shoulder and the ear to the floor. Hips still high to the sky. You can take your right arm forward or you can take a bind. Yogi's choice per usual. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. Release that back arm. Bring that hand in front of your face. Slowly unthread the needle, reaching up. Exhale, back to neutral. Excuse me. And we'll do the other side. This time it's my right arm. Inhale, lift it up. Twist, twist, twist. Exhale, bring it all the way down. You can reach that front arm forward or take a bind. And then exhale, bring that hand back in front of your face. Unthread the needle, reach back up. And exhale, back down to the earth. Good. From here, bring your knees back underneath you. Whew. Good. Wiggle the hips side to side, making a C curve. And let's take a few cow-cats here. Drop the belly. Inhale, lift up towards the sky. Exhale, press away. Two more like that. Press through the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop. One more. Inhale, cow. Good. And then exhale, cat. This time, tuck your toes underneath your heels. Push back into hero. And we're doing a nice little stretch of the feet. If this is too much on your feet, feel free to lift your hips up off the floor. If not, stay here. We're stretching those metatarsals. Woo, maybe you feel some intensity. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Bringing your hands to your shoulders. Let's do a couple elbow circles here. My feet are starting to feel it, so I'm releasing my feet. And reverse. And then let's take a full arm circle, bringing the arms back, releasing through the chest. One more. Good. Exhale. Walk it out to your first plank. So hands directly underneath those shoulders, drawing the navel in, pressing away from the floor. Breathing there. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Exhale, lift your hips up. First downward facing dog of the day. Yay, hips high to the sky. Pedal the feet, stretch the back of the legs. Loosen the neck, soften in the shoulders. Good, and then look to the top of your mat. Slowly walk one foot in at a time, all the way to the top. Take your feet a little bit wide, soft bend in those knees, and let's take a nice ragdoll here, rocking side to side, letting go of anything in the lower back. Still present here, stay with me. And then release your hands to the earth. Shake your head yes and no. Keep that soft bend in the knees. And then you're going to straighten your left leg and, straighten your left leg and lift the left arm up as the right knee is bent. Exhale, switch. Now you bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, lift the other arm up. And play here a few times, shifting weight side to side. Breathing through. Good. Exhale, release the hands to the earth. Heel toe your feet together. Bend the knees and slow roll up through the spine. Deep breath in, deep breath out. All the way to Tadasana. So meet me in your mountain pose. Yep. 1 second. So allowing the toes to spread in the floor. And allowing the shoulders to soften. Feeling grounded and rooted here. taking our first sun salutation of the day. Inhale, bend the knees, reach up to the sky. Nice. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hips. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back. Rock forward. Take any variation of Chaturanga Dandasana. And meet me in downward facing dog. Hips high to the sky. Press away from the earth. Heels anchor into the floor. Look to the top of your mat. Step your right foot. Step your left foot. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll do that again. Other side, inhale, lift. Reach, exhale, forward fold all the way. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step your left foot back. Step your right foot back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Scoot through. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left foot front. Bring your right foot to meet it. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, release to the earth. Inhale, root to rise all the way up. Exhale, palms together, hands to heart center. Staying here in this moment. Getting ready again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release all the way down. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step or hop your feet to plank. Take vinyasa. And downward facing dog. Good, here we go. Inhale, lift your right leg up nice and high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, and then stack your right hip over the left hip. So I'm turning my hips one way, shoulders are facing the earth. Roll that right ankle. Good, exhale, knee to nose, cheetah. Hold, and then bring that foot in between the hands. Ooh, very nice. Drop the back knee. Inhale, lift up. Low crescent lunge. Arms to the sky. Exhale, release your hands to the earth or to your blocks and shift back to your half split stretch. Anchor the hip down. Draw the toes towards the shin. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Exhale, come back to your low lunge. Lift up the back knee. And then from here, we're going to go into an extended side angle. So I'm going to pivot that back foot like a warrior 2 foot, turn my hips, rotate my body, and meet me in extended side angle. Peeling the ribs back, lifting up. And then exhale, come back to the low lunge and take a twist. So now I reach right arm up to the sky. Exhale, hands back down to the earth. Step back to your plank, option for vinyasa, or go straight to downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths there. And we'll do the same thing with the left side. Inhale, lift your left leg up nice and high. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the left hip over the right hip. As your arms look forward, roll that left ankle. And then the other way. And then exhale, knee to nose cheetah. And then bring that foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee. Inhale, lift up, low crescent lunge. Shoulders anchoring down, scoop up in that front belly. Exhale, release hands to the earth, scoop the belly in, push the hips back, straighten that front leg. Toesies towards the shin. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. Exhale, rock forward, low lunge. Lift up the back knee, pivot the back foot. Take a nice extended side angle. Rotate the ribs back, upper body back. Reach that arm up. Stretch here, front leg nice and strong. Test your balance. Make sure that front leg is engaged. Good, then exhale, back to low lunge. Press the right hand down, lift your left arm up. Feel free to drop the back knee if you need. Good, exhale, hands back down to the earth. Step back to your plank. Option 4, vinyasa, or straight to downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here. Noticing what you feel in your body. Couple more breaths here. Yay. If you're just joining, welcome. We're in our downward facing dog right now. And then from your downward facing dog, look to the top of your mat, step or hop your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, press the palms together. Good. Take a few breaths here. Welcome. We've built some heat. Going to continue building heat. You always honor your body. Here we go. Inhale, root to rise, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hips. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step or hop back to your plank. Take a vinyasa or a variation. And downward facing dog. Walk your dog, pedal the feet. Inhale, lift your right leg up nice and high. Exhale, bring the foot in between the hands. Pull the right hip crease back. Rise up to high crescent lunge. Pull up in that front belly. Balance here. Maybe the hands are in prayer or cactus, whatever feels good. We're building leg strength here, so stay with me. You can do this. Breathing here. And then we're going to take a nice twist. Exhale, rotate towards the right side of the room, still keeping your torso stacked, reaching through each fingertips, twisting here. Good, and then come back through center, and then open up to the other side. Woo-hoo-hoo. Good, bring the hands back down. Let's take a twist again, like we did earlier, reaching up. And then exhale, step back to plank, take a vinyasa, and go straight to downward facing dog. So yogi's choice, how often you vinyasa. I've been doing variations for the sake of my shoulder. Let's go straight into the other side. Inhale, lift left leg up nice and high. Exhale, bring the left foot in between the hands. Pull the front hip crease back. Rise up, high crescent lunge left side. Bring the hands to prayer. Finding your strength here. Leaning into what you feel. Breathing through. You got this. Take a twist to the left side. Reaching back, lengthen through the arms, shoulders down. Woo! Good. Come back through. Whoop. Watch your balance center. Twist the other way. Legs working so hard here. Good. Come back through center. Bring the hands to the earth. Take a nice twist, left arm up to the sky. You are amazing. Good. Bring that hand back down. Step back to your plank. Take a vinyasa. Scoop, upward facing dog or cobra. And then this time, let's come back into a child's pose. Resting the forehead down, arms beside your legs. Giving a little shake and shimmy here, releasing in the shoulders, allowing the hips to fall down as far as they can. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Slowly drag the fingers from underneath you, pressing back up into your hero pose. And then if you can, bring the fingertips back, lifting through the chest, up towards the sky. And on my fingertips, lifting up. Good. Exhale, release. Bring the hands forward. Go to your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top of your mat. Step or hop your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Good. Exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, palms, hands to heart center. Catch your breath. Regulate your breath here. Notice the heat that you feel. Non-judgment of what's happening here. And then release your hands, shake it out. Good. So I'm going to turn this way so you can see me. Feel free to face any direction that makes sense for you, but let's just give our ankles a little love, even our hands. And you're going to stand with your feet hip distance apart. Inhale, reach the arms up. We're going to go into Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, press the hips back and lower down. So nice long spine, right? A diagonal line here. I love to use the yardstick imagery, right? My whole back would be against the yardstick. Deepen in your seat, lift up through the front body. You want to engage those thighs. So what I mean by that is if you have a block, sometimes this is fun. It forces you to engage the inner thighs, really tighten up here. Staying here, breathing here. And then I'm going to take a nice twist. I'm going to reach over with my left elbow, hook over the right thigh, and press palms together and lift up here. Option to open the arms up if that feels good. And then exhale, release, forward fold. Woo. Straighten the legs, shaky, shaky. And wiggle, wiggle. Soft bend the knees, slowly roll up. And we're going to do that again on the other side. Ooh, I am hot. Inhale, reach. Exhale, press back, chair, Utkatasana. Lift up, squeeze those thighs. Pretend the block is there. Maybe you actually have a block, feel free to use it. Breathing here, and then exhale, hook, opposite elbow, opposite thigh for a nice twist. Lifting, lifting, breathing, good. Exhale, release, forward fold. Slowly roll up, stacking the spine all the way up to standing. Yes, awesome. All right, shake it out. We're going to go into yogi squat, aka malasana. If you already know that your Achilles are a little tight, you might need some assistance, feel free to grab a blanket or a block to place underneath your heels. If you don't know what that is, I'll go ahead and show you. I'm gonna reach up, woo, high to the sky. I'm gonna drive the tailbone down towards the earth. So I'm not sticking it back, but down towards the earth into Malasana, nice yogi squat. Great for the hips, great for the lower back. Hips are sinking towards the earth, and I'm not hunched over here. I'm lifting up almost as if it was upward facing dog. Stretching here. The elbows are pressing the knees back. If you want to intensify, you can take 2 fists, ooh, which is really intense here for the hips, but sometimes people like that. So you do what feels best. Finding ease and effort. What a perfect pose for both, because we want to feel the intensity, the sensation without going over the edge, but also finding some sort of comfort here. You're doing great. Breathing for 4, 3, 2. Let's start to open up so I can bring this right arm on the right thigh, vice versa, open up. Still anchoring the hips back, and we switch. One more time, getting a little deeper in the hips. Good. And then come back. Woo, shift your hands to the floor and lift your hips up. Release. Bend the knees. And slow curl up through the spine. Yes, awesome. Heel toe your feet together. Maybe just kind of do a little dance. Just shaking it all out. We're gonna go into tree pose. It's been a while since we've done tree pose. So finding balance, finding focus, okay? You have options for your tree. I'm gonna anchor my weight onto my left leg, or your right leg, doesn't matter. Your options are ankle or heel into the ankle bone of the standing leg, kind of like it's perched. But if you notice my hips, you want to keep them forward. You can take the entire foot along the inside of the calf, okay? Or you can take full variation, foot to the inside of the thigh. Ooh. You can place it anywhere on that leg, just don't do it on the inside of the knee. And here I am, hips anchoring forward. Whoa. You want to bring this knee back. And you're going to take your tree pose. So options for arms, hands to do prayer, cactus, a total tree with the arms up. You can dance with your tree where you move the arms away, finding balance. But taking a moment to just find one thing that you can set your eyes on and stay there for a few breaths. So we're never just stagnant in yoga, energetically lifting through the crown of my head, energetically rooting through my feet, access points from every joint of the body going out. Breathing. Perhaps take a smile if you're wiggling like I am. Woo. Make a noise if you need. Hey. Good. And then exhale. Release. Shake it out. Nice. This is great. I mean, I really believe that, as we get older, balance is so important, right? So practicing tree pose, Garudasana, any balance pose, Warrior 3 is just great for us to have mobility and stability in our body. So we're going to go to the other side. I'm now shifting weight to my right leg. It can be your left leg if you want to mirror me. And same 3 options. Heel onto the inside of the ankle, entire foot on the inside of the calf. My hips, remember, they're like headlights. Keep them facing front. Or you can take full variation. Press foot into thigh, thigh into foot. So it's an equal energetic exchange. This knee is gently pressing towards the back of the room, and take any arm variation that feels good. Added challenge for fun is closing your eyes. Ooh, that's still hard for me. Finding your drishti, your focus, and staying there. Lifting up through the crown of the head, feeling rooted and grounded and strong. One more breath here. For 4. Oops, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake it out. Nice job, my friends. Let's just take a nice little arm circle. And then a nice carving out like we did earlier, but we're just shifting weight. Right? So yoga doesn't always have to be this strict, like pose after pose after pose. I like to incorporate moments of just free movement, allowing the body to explore space. Good, and then release. Awesome. Meet me at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hip. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step or hop back to your plank. Take a last vinyasa here, and then meet me in downward facing dog. Hips high to the sky. Yep. Good, 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 good. And then exhale, slowly drop the knees. Yes, y'all. Exhale, push back, child's pose. Notice how this feels versus earlier. And then exhale, slowly rise up. Gonna swing your legs around you. Gonna go back into Dandasana. Legs out in front. Toesies pressed towards the ceiling. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, release. Ooh, feel the sensation in the back of the legs. Good, and then slowly release. Gonna bring the arms up. Gonna draw the navel in, and we're gonna curl down all the way to your back. Yay! First time on our back. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Rocking left and right, reaching for the elbows or the wrists, whatever's available. Good, and then hands on the knees. Take some ankle rolls one way and then the other. And then just widen your knees as far as they can go. And then exhale, bring the feet up towards the sky. Drive the knees down towards the earth. Elbows on the inside and hands on the outside. The feet rock left and right. Good. Driving the knees down. And then exhale, release. Good. Hug the knees back in. Gonna extend one leg down to the earth as you hug one knee in. And then exhale, switch. Other knee in, extend the other leg down. Okay, a nice stretch here. Good. And then we're gonna lift the head up, focus towards the toesies, lace the fingers behind the head, and we're gonna take a nice little yogi bicycle, just crossing here for a few moments, activating the lower belly, breathing through. Noticing what we feel. Elbow to the knee. Really twist. Feel it in there. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Release. Good. Press your feet back down into the floor. I'm going to take a bridge here. Press your feet into the mat. Inhale, lift your hips up nice and high. Maybe you shimmy your shoulders underneath. Feet are parallel, inner thighs drawing in. Lifting here, space between the chin and the chest. Holding, breathing, feeling. And slowly release for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring your feet a little further away from you. Arms out. Let's just windshield wiper the legs side to side. If your mind has wandered off, come back. Let's just honor that we have a moving body. Honor what a privilege it is to do this practice. And then slowly release. Bring your feet back underneath you. You're going to cross one leg completely on top of where those legs are. Allow everything to soften. Good. And then slowly unhook the legs and then bring everything back underneath you. Shift your hips to the left side and we'll do the same thing across the left on top and then allow it to fall to one side and then look opposite direction. Good. One more breath here. And then exhale, release the legs, and then slowly come back to your neutral spine. Hug your knees in. One last time. And then extend to your final pose. Shavasana, take up space. We'll be here for a few breaths. Allow everything to melt, let go, surrender. Noticing whatever you hear. Slowly start to rock the head left and right. Start to wiggle. And then meet me in your own creative way in a nice seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Feel free to take a mudra hand here or palms on the knees. Just take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And your last breath. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly bring the hands to heart center. Thank you for moving with me today. Thank you for making time for self-care. And I will see you next week. Namaste.